So garlic, shallots, and olive oil.
Yes, for now, this is all we have right now. Here we see we have the water boiling, and we can put the potato for our mashed potato. I select a golden potato, they are young potato.
The Yukon Gold.
Yes, and this is for the texture. Remember that we're going to have a broth. We need a potato who's going to keep consistency in the bowl.
You want it creamy.
We need not too creamy. We need it to be able to hold this texture.
So you want body in the
Yeah, I
potatoes.
need body in a potato. And I'm going to make it very simple with a lot of butter. I'm French for sure. And salt and pepper to taste. And that's it. We need it very simple. Here we have garlic and shallot start seasoning. It's beautiful. We're going to add some more of the fresh ginger. Cilantro. Going to grate more of our ginger.
So you're really echoing the flavors that you used in the ceviche mix.
Exactly.
In the sauce.
And I'm doing a broth, and this based from this, you can definitely make a sauce. You just need to reduce a little bit more, add some cream, reduce it half, and you have a sauce. You have a lemongrass sauce.
I think the secret to using broth as a sauce is that it has to be really flavorful, because I think we've all had dishes at a restaurant where the broth doesn't taste like much. And then it ends up, you think, okay, the broth isn't very flavorful.
So here you add half of the marinade in there. Bring to a little boil. We're going to add some of our chicken stock. You put about half a cup of chicken stock. You don't want to put too much of chicken stock.
Okay.
A little more maybe. It's bringing to a boil again. And we're going to add another component, which is our coconut milk.
Ah,
which
so
is
that's great.
Unsweet for sure, coconut milk.
Yes.
So we're going to have some vegetable oil ready for our crispy salmon. And in this pan, we're going to put some olive oil, and it's going to be for the sauté oyster mushrooms. We're going to have crispy oyster mushroom with this. And I'm going to have a garlic clove. I don't want any really piece of garlic in there. I just need the taste of it. So I'm just crush it. Well, let's move on to salmon. The secret for the salmon, to have a crispy skin on your salmon, it's to remove all the moisture. So you pat dry. You can remove even the excess moisture with your knife.
Mm-hmm. Is that a ceramic knife?
A ceramic knife, yes.
It's so great looking.
Yeah, they are wonderful. Put some salt.
What kind of salt do you like to use?
I like to use kosher salt, or this one is sea salt.
Mm-hmm.
Some pepper.
Very fine ground.
We're going to leave it without touching it. It doesn't need to be touched. And we're going to leave it there for like 4 to 5 minutes.
And so you put the skin down on a medium heat and just leave it.
Absolutely.
Don't be tempted to move it.
No, do not move it. It doesn't need to. We're going to drain our sauce since we only want a broth. We don't need any of this.
You don't need the solids.
Absolutely not.
So
on the side.
You're left just with that fragrant broth, the coconut milk, the lemongrass, the shallots.
And we're going to leave this on a very low heat.
How long in total will you cook the salmon at this point?
6 minutes, usually, but depends how you like it cooked. You're going to see it's going to cook to the middle. You can tell how cooked it is from the side. Here we have some mashed salad. We don't need much, actually. We just need a little bit.
It's beautiful. It's so fresh and so green
looking,
and it's got great flavor.
And we're going to dress it very, very lightly with just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit lemon,
beautiful,
and some salt and pepper.
Very light.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is going to be on the top of our dish. It's just like a little bit of the freshness to the dish. Our salmon is there. Our crispy oyster mushrooms.
The salmon smells great.
Smells beautiful, isn't it?
I wish people at home could smell it in the room because it smells delicious. And the garlic.
There is 2 ways to cook your mushrooms. If you want to extract the maximum flavor, you want to cook on medium heat to low heat. And for texture, like we want crispy, you want to put on high heat. So here we have our mushrooms are almost ready.
So you cook these on medium, but they're still getting crispy.
Because we have a very little amount of mushrooms, so we don't need to cook it on too high.
Tell me about Fleur De Lys Catering.
Fleur De Lys, it's actually the name just is very interesting because people are very. See, the salmon is very beautiful. So we can start plating actually now.
Okay.
We have our mashed potato.
You had some mashed potatoes already prepared.
Yeah, we prepare that in advance. We just put it a little heat on this.
So Fleur De Lys Catering.
Fleur De Lys, yeah, Fleur De Lys, the name, it's actually lily flower, and it stands for the royal family in France, and this is a name that, you know, everybody is very familiar with the Fleur De Lys, but nobody knows exactly what it represents. And you can say whatever you want about the Queen and the King of France. One thing they know is how to eat. That's the only thing that we can be really sure of.
Is that why you chose the name?
Yeah, basically this is represent also quality, and you know, the salmon is ready.
Beautiful.
So you see the
Nice and
skin.
brown.
We can move it on the side. Thank you. And we can start plating now.
Okay.
So what we want to do, we want to start with a kernel of mashed potato. We take 2 spoons. You can stop this one as well. Like kernel is very simple. You just take 2 spoons.
It's very simple when you know what to do.
Yeah,
It's something I
that's
always had a
it.
problem with. But it looks beautiful, and it's very traditionally French.
Oh yes, absolutely. Put it on the middle of the sauce. You're going to put your salmon, skin up,
Beautiful.
and what you want to do, you want to little bit remove the skin and roll it on the side.
So you roll up the skin just to expose
just a
the
little
flesh?
bit to expose the flesh. Voila. Some of our broth, you don't want to put any sauce on the crispy skin, but you want to put on the exposed flesh right here.
The broth is very clear.
It's very clear and light. This is a very light dish, but we're going to brighten the broth with some fresh cilantro. It's going to be a beautiful texture. Put some of our mashed salad.
Is this typical of a dish that you would offer for your catering?
You know, salmon, it's a dish that a lot of people like. And when you have to choose a menu for 200 people, you are safe with salmon. That's why I'm choosing a salmon. And people think salmon and catering, you're going to have a dry piece of fish. Here is no way you can have a dry piece of fish, since it's cooked only on one side, is only going to be moist.
How many people would you do a party for? Do you only do large parties of 200
No,
people?
we actually do a lot of smaller events for 30 to 50 people, as well as a large party. But we specialize in between 100 people. That's what we do the most.
Great.
And we love to do as well some. This is some tasting menu, tasting dinner, like
30 people.
For 30 people, and we go to people's house and we set up our kitchen in their garage and we work from there. So it's absolutely no disturbance in their environment.
It's absolutely beautiful.
So here we have thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That smells so good. You know, the cilantro is right now blending with all the sauce.
I love the way it smells, everything. I mean, I can't wait to take a bite. I love the ingredients, and I like the Asian aspect and how you blended all of the ingredients.
It's very nice, yeah.
Wow. That is very, very good. Parfait.
Thank you.
Merci,
beaucoup.
chef.
Enjoy. Bon appétit.
Wonderful having you.
Merci
Thank
beaucoup.
you.
Thank you.